Good afternoon. Welcome back. In just a minute, I'm going to have Angie Agnetti with the National Weather Service give you an update and a briefing. In short, the storm has gotten worse. This is a 100-year storm. We have not seen the likes of this in our lifetime in Jacksonville. As I stated this morning, as I stated yesterday, evacuations of Zone A and B, and then this morning, evacuation of Zone C. This is serious stuff, folks. We are making plans to evacuate fire station personnel in those zones and move them to other zones for their safety. Know your zone. I've been out and about this morning talking to people, and I'm asking them when I see them, what's your zone? People are telling me they haven't even looked. Please go to jacksready.com, coj.net, and know where you live. If you are in Zone A, B, or C, you still have time to move. Shelters, family, friends, get out of that zone. This is a serious storm. I would tell you, in terms of preparation for the aftermath, because we've been preparing all along, our EOC here has already made preparations for food and water when we get on the other side of this. Expect extended power outages. It's going to happen. Our JEA is prepared. They're in communication with other utilities and contractors. But this is a big city, a large geographic city with a lot of people. There will be significant power outages. The sheriff has been in contact and working with the National Guard to ensure that evacuated areas are secure. So again, if you're in an evacuation zone, worry about your life and your family and move. With that, I'd like to bring up Angie Agnetti with the National Weather Service. Oh, right behind me. Thank you.
Hey, good afternoon. My name's Angie Agnetti. I'm a meteorologist with the National Weather Service office in Jacksonville. It's time for our community to prepare for a life-threatening storm surge. The values that we're expecting along the coast are coming up to 6 to 9 feet. The peak of that would be tomorrow afternoon, Friday afternoon, into Friday night, as well as coming down the St. Johns River. We're looking for magnitudes upwards of 6 to 9 feet, even in the downtown area. This is going to be a significant storm with significant lasting impacts on our community. Winds along the immediate coast are expected to come up and be sustained between 90 and 110 miles an hour. Again, the peak of that would be tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, with gusts up to 130 miles an hour. So interest along and east of the intercoastal waterway should prepare for significant wind damage. Farther inland across western portions of the county, we're looking for sustained winds of anywhere from 70 to 90 miles an hour with higher gusts. This will be the storm that our generation, talk about, as well as our children. And as the mayor mentioned, we have not realized a storm of this magnitude for over 100 years in our community.
We'll take a few questions.
Hotel space in the city, is there enough places for people to go? Is there still adequate use, or what's the status of that?
I would encourage people to look to shelters. If they don't have family and friends in the area, in the zones that are not being evacuated, go to shelters. The jacksready.com we have expanded the capacity to handle the load. It is important to note while the site was slow earlier due to the load of people being on it, again, we have broadened the bandwidth. What's the term? More processing space we have in fact added. It is working. It is absolutely working. And this is a time to stress the importance as we experience these things. When we communicate with the public early on this stuff, educate yourself and prepare on the front end so the demand for services and needs are not all happening at the moment the storm is bearing down on us. They need to leave, and this is about their lives right now, and not be concerned about getting back into their homes. Thank you.